Well, welcome everyone to the Sickos Committee podcast. This is our podcast for the evening of April 9th, 2023. Why is that always so hard for me?
It's a great question.
Time is a construct that you don't believe in. And
Yeah.
That's right.
that's probably the reason.
And PittGirl is on April 10th, I'm pretty sure mentally,
Oh,
but
yes.
has traveled back in time
Yes.
to come visit us.
Yeah. What is linear time? Where is yeah, I have questions about time zones today. Side note and tangential, but in my past, I was once an archivist in a clock museum, so this all feels very appropriate.
It sounds like a supervillain origin story.
It really does.
You opened the forbidden clock.
Yeah, I might have. Shout out to the National Watch and Clock Museum, which is in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, for some reason.
Of course it is.
And the
Pretty
folks
cool.
who took me on as an intern one summer.
That's so cool. I don't have nearly anything that cool in my work history.
Please tell me that your manager's job title was Time Lord.
I had the realization, like, a couple weeks into being an intern there, that I was technically a time lady.
Yes.
So that was very fun.
Yeah.
Well, folks, happy Egg Day to everyone. I hope everyone went out and got eggs, or found eggs, or ate eggs, or scrambled eggs. Yeah, except for Beth. Beth, don't eat eggs, please.
Cadbury cream eggs? Are those, Beth, okay?
No.
Oh.
We need to make you an egg-free Cadbury egg.
There we go.
Can you have like those mini eggs that have like the shell?
Yes, those I
Yeah.
can have.
Okay.
Those are the best ones anyways.
They're
Yeah,
really, really good, and I can only eat about 6 of them before my mouth starts to do horrifying things, and it's just like, okay, you have to stop, you have to stop, you have to stop. You're old, stop.
As always, I'm Jordan. With me tonight, I've got Commish, Beth, and PittGirl. PittGirl fresh in from a trip that we'll talk about in a bit. PittGirl, how are you?
I'm struggling with the concept of linear time right now, but I was in my bed for the first time in a week until like 5 minutes ago because jet lag, and it was great.
Beth, how are you?
You know, I'm fine.
Oh, God.
I'm fine.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
That's worse. This is
God.
worse. Commish?
We don't get to hear about what's going
Beth
on
is
with
just
that.
gritting her teeth.
Yeah, sorry, Beth. I didn't cut you off. Beth, keep going.
No,
Get it out.
it's
Get it out.
fine.
She's grinding her teeth right now. You can't see that.
Listen.
So
Listen, my recital jury is in 9 days. Things couldn't be better.
everything's going great.
Commish, you good?
Oh, good. Easter Sunday. Did a little bit of grilling. Did just relax this weekend. I mean, had the kiddo for like Good Friday, which was, it's a little bit tough when you have two and one's home from school and for an extra day. It's a little bit harder. I'll say that. He did get a ton of toys for Easter in his Easter basket, and he was really, really into monster trucks. And one of his monster trucks, just basically one of his favorite monster truck, he was just dying for it. So we put it in his basket, and I really thought that the name of the monster truck was very appropriate to give to him on Easter. So the name of the monster truck is Gravedigger.
I was gonna ask.
I feel like you should have given it to him on Friday.
Yeah. that
Oh,
would've been-
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know how he got out, but either way, it felt appropriate for the Easter holiday.
Jesus busted
weekend.
through the rock.
It's
Rah.
just getting there.
Did
Sunday,
you guys?
Sunday.
Did you guys? Did you all come from Easter as a time for gifts kind of households?
Yes.
Okay.
I would say we would get like Easter baskets, but it was just like candy.
Okay.
I got
It
like
wasn't
presents.
like
I
a
got
gift.
presents.
Yeah.
We got candy for years, and then at one point presents started to happen, and then Easter baskets stopped happening. My parents have 6 children, so I think they just reached a point where they're like, "This is endless. We can't."
Can't keep up.
Yeah. Did you ever get a completely inappropriate for Easter present in your Easter basket?
No, I don't think so.
Because my parents led with a doozy when they were first like, we're going to do Easter gifts.
What was it?
When they gave 3 of us, mind you, we live in the same household, and I'm old enough that this was a 1 VCR situation.
Yeah.
3 of us got copies of Watership Down on VHS.
Oh no! Oh no! Just because that movie's about rabbits. No.
And a 4th one of us got the book.
How old were you? The real question is
So I got the book.
okay.
I would have been about 14,
Okay.
which means
Everyone
that,
was younger.
So 14, 12,
Just the right age.
10.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh no.
8.
Oh
Yeah, that's what
no,
we
no, no,
need.
no, nope.
Yeah,
No.
that's when water.
Yeah.
That's when you need to watch Watership Down.
Yeah, the Murder Rabbit movie.
Yeah.
That movie is unrelentingly violent.
It is
Yes.
unrelenting. That's how I would describe it. It's
Yeah.
unrelentingly violent.
Like, I don't think I've ever seen an animated movie outside of like very specific genres of like, you know, Japanese film that is as violent as that movie. The book, less violent.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. No, nothing ever that good.
Nothing that good? Okay. Just me then. Good to
Yeah.
know.
I'm trying to remember this, and I've Googled this, and I've either I've never seen this before, or I have just completely blocked this from my memory.
You should
Listen.
watch it. You should. It's a good watch.
No,
Just
no.
Every child should get a thinly veiled allegory for a terrible government about rabbits in their Easter basket.
yeah. That's
Like, that's what 8-year-old doesn't want that.
right. I got gifts, but we're never. It was always for me. It was always like a video game holiday. It's very
Mhm.
well spaced between my birthday's in July, so it's very well spaced like between the two, Christmas and birthday. So it was always like if I wanted a video game holiday, I'd ask for the video game that was the holiday. My kid got Paw Patrol stuff because of course he did. That's what we do.
No,
And-
Bluey?
I tried, man. I try. I got him a Bluey coloring book, but Grandma came in with the Paw Patrol. So
Well,
Ugh.
apparently, I got Futstat. I was in charge of all the Easter stuff this year, which is fine. Like that's cool. And I got put it together. I put his favorite candy in the eggs. I hid the eggs. Everything went well. And we did this. And my wife goes, "Wait, none of the eggs were rattling." I go, "What do you mean? Well, they're supposed to have money in them,
Money,
This is
right?"
that is a
like
thing.
change?
Yeah, well, like
oh yeah, absolutely.
like dollar coins or whatever. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
You guys don't do that?
no, I've never gotten money in the Easter egg.
that is a
No.
that is a thing that obnoxiously Pit Boyfriend's mom does, and she actually still does like not this year, obviously, but generally speaking, she will still do Easter egg hunts for all of the kids. I am
Mhm.
28 every year, and it's like everybody gets assigned a color. You find your eggs, and then there's a golden egg at the end that has money in it. Is the way that she does it now.
Okay. I mean,
did
we
not know
do like the egg hunts that we have done. It's like you do not have an assigned color. It is an
Yeah.
utter free for all,
Mhm.
and like the whole point is you get to the end of it, and like some of them have like a penny, and some of them have like a 20.
Mhm.
So like at the end, it's all about like, oh look who won at Easter. Looks like it's me.
I like this. Okay, I like Easter's competition.
Easter's about being on your grind, as it turns out.
Yeah, I mean,
Rabbit
I've done
grind
the,
set.
I've done the Easter egg like hunt where you try to collect the most eggs. Yeah,
Yeah,
typically there's
Mhm.
candy in them, maybe like some cheap
Sticker.
plastic toys
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, like fake tattoos or whatever is in the eggs. Never money. So that's kind of new to me personally.
Did you guys ever do cascarones?
So
Bro, I am from Pennsylvania.
Okay, what do you
I
confetti
want you
eggs?
to think about how we would pronounce that.
Confetti eggs. Confetti eggs.
No.
You don't smash eggs on each other's heads?
No.
Oh, like the Orthodox thing with the
No,
wooden
no.
egg?
No. You take so you can buy them by the dozens, but you can make them too. You take an egg and you open it so that you just open in the bottom. You clean it out, fill it with confetti, like hot glue, like a little piece of crepe paper over the bottom to cover it. And then on Easter, you smash them on each other's heads.
I
So you're
think-
smashing just a shell with confetti.
Okay.
It's very fun.
I think I have seen this. Like now that you say this rings a bell. But no, I have never done this.
I did that today.
Yeah.
I just threw a picture in the chat of of me getting my kiddo, and then after he got me, so there's confetti all up in my hair and everything.
Yeah,
like
exactly,
That.
just like that.
A lot of fun.
Oh, that is
That
fun.
looks very whimsical and fun. No, I'm familiar with the Orthodox tradition where you take the points of the eggs and you go up to different people and you have hard-boiled eggs and you tap them against each other, and whoever egg breaks, it's kind of like a Beyond Thunderdome kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like the last egg standing, and there's always one old dude who has a wooden egg
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just blasts
Fucker.
your egg into oblivion.
This
Yeah.
is intense.
Yeah.
My
This is
friend,
like some serious like Easter competition. I mean,
I participated in this before my egg allergy. Now this game would have real stakes for me.
yeah, I'm about to say yeah.
The most dangerous game.
So
find the egg with the EpiPen.
with the cascarones, what we used to do was you would you could do it Russian roulette style, where you sub some out for hard boiled,
Oh no.
and
Oh,
so
no.
you just grab one and smash it on your own head, or smash on someone
Oh.
else's head, and you just do it until someone gets the hard boiled one. And spoilers, that one hurts. Good times, guys. Good times.
Happy Easter, listeners.
Happy Easter.
Happy. We hope you enjoyed your Easter because definitely you're gonna be listening to this a few days after, or a day or two after.
A day after, yeah. We'll start, I guess, with a tree falling in the wood. The Masters. A tree fell. No one got hurt, so I can laugh about it.
Whew.
Apparently, it was just windy as all hell. The weather apparently has been awful in Georgia for the last couple of days. And rainy, whatever. I guess the tree was dead, because I've never seen a tree that big just fall over from wind.
It was multiple trees, right?
I just saw the one. I saw the one that
No.
almost like...
There was one where like this person was caught in between two trees and they like basically missed. Like they were in between the two trees and
Oh my God.
just got missed.
Was
oh
it
my
a
God.
was it a pine tree?
Yeah. was
Well,
the
I mean,
pine
it's
trees
possible it's
on-
alive. Remember, pine trees have really wide but very shallow root bases, so if the
Mhm.
wind hits them,
I'd forgotten that, because when that came up, I was expecting, you expect to see those like giant root bases. There was nothing.
No.
Yeah.
No, that it was just really, really heavy winds and they had a lot of rain in the area. So the ground was kind of soft, and then the heavy winds came. They had to suspend play after this occurred, of course. But yeah,
All
that
the,
was
the shots of the beautiful, the Masters, Augusta National, birds chirping in the background, and then you hear chainsaws just going to town on this thing, trying to get it out of the way. It was
get it off the
glorious.
fairway.
Leave
It
the
was
tree
glorious.
Get
there.
it off.
Make it.
Get it off.
Leave the tree there like a mini golf obstacle, a maxi
Perfect.
golf
Yes,
obstacle.
this
Perhaps.
is the end of Happy Gilmore.
That's right.
This is the end of
Can't
Happy
take the-
Gilmore.
Gotta play it as it lies.
Who won the Masters? I didn't even look.
John Rahm.
Sure. Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And I saw Tiger had to withdraw because he was hurt.
Yeah, he withdrew due to plantar fasciitis. So
Oh,
I
been
can
there,
feel
done
his
that,
pain.
my friend.
I
Been there, done that,
feel
my
your
friend.
pain.
let me just say
Tiger,
that in this household, plantar fasciitis is referred to as DDR leg.
Yep, I like it. It's like how they used to call was it a carpal tunnel? Was it clarinetist wrist? Same thing. DDR leg, tennis elbow, clarinetist wrist, all the same thing. PittGirl went on a trip because her favorite team, as you can tell by her name, is the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And so to become more Irish, she went to Ireland. And over there, she kept sending us things and being like, "Hey guys, this is awesome. There are Notre Dame things here." I love it.
Yes. So I actually want to back up even before the Notre Dame stuff. We get off the plane in Dublin at 5 a.m. Dublin time, which is, or was it? Yeah, something like that. And we get off and we're on the jetway, and then we get out into the airport where they funnel you out to go talk to Irish customs, who are very nice, as is everyone else there. 10 out
Imagine.
of 10 would recommend. But literally, airport ads with the posters, right? Literally every single ad for the entire walkway was for the Aer Lingus College Football Classic.
Wonderful.
They had not updated it yet for this year's Notre Dame Navy game. It was still advertising Northwestern Nebraska.
Yes.
The onside kicks lives in infamy.
Yes.
God.
I did not have the presence of mind to take a picture of all of the ads because it was midnight/5 a.m. and I was even loopier time zone wise than I am now because I did not sleep very much on the plane. But I assure you that it is real. And then at the end, it transitioned to Gaelic football and like soccer stuff on the wall, which was also interesting and cool. Notre Dame appears to be the official American college football team of Ireland, which is really disappointing to me for several reasons. I went to several places had like Notre Dame gear just in their gift shop.
I'm not surprised.
Notre Dame appears to be the official college football team of Guinness. Guinness, I like your beer. You're on thin fucking ice. So yes, Notre Dame fans, it's a good enjoy Ireland. I don't know. I enjoyed Ireland. But I also was out in a tiny little. This is not Notre Dame related anymore.
That's fine. That's fine.
But I was out in a brewery in Killarney, which is like a small town on the west of Ireland, around the Ring of Kerry, and bartender there, very friendly, asking us where we were from, and I told him Pennsylvania. He was like, "Oh, Penn State," and I was like, "Absolutely fucking not." I am pleased to inform you that there is more than one university in Pennsylvania. And I told him a little bit about Pitt, and then he said that he, anytime he gets anybody from Georgia, he says "Go Dogs," and he gets either a "Yay" or something very similar to what I said.
Imagine.
Should have told him about teal.
Did you ask him if you got barked at?
Oh, I should have.
I guarantee you he's been barked at. I guarantee
I'm sure.
he's been barked at. I'm surprised you didn't yell "We are" right back at him. Get your Penn State vibe.
Whoa.
I want to tell you about the only team in Pennsylvania, and I'm talking about the Temple Owls, folks.
I had a Penn State guy on my tour, like a guy from State College, and we were on the Ring of Kerry, and they had a Gaelic footballer who I think was pretty good, and our bus driver who had been a hurler, and they did like a very brief like Gaelic sports demo for us. And then we're walking back, and the Penn State guy goes to the tour. And they talked about the seating capacity of Kirk Park, which is like 80,000. Like, it's not a small stadium by any means. But the Penn State guy is immediately like, well, Beaver Stadium seats 107,000. And I was actually very nice about it and was like, yeah, it temporarily becomes the like third largest city in Pennsylvania on game day. But internally, I was like, cult. You're doing the cult thing.
And it's built about as well as something that you get. Like, if you gave your 6-year-old 18 erector sets and told him to build something, that's pretty much what you would get. Beaver Stadium is trash.
Yeah.
Woo.
Anyway, so college football is everywhere.
Throne.
Yes. I'm excited. I'm excited for Notre Dame Navy. And then what's the one after that? I know they've already settled it.
The Georgia Tech, Florida State, right?
Oh, God.
That's right.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's right.
We should. What? No. The Irish are such
ACC.
nice people. They don't deserve that.
ACC.
So are we going to send over, like, the Ramblin' Wreck, but on a boat like the Titanic?
We're going to fly the Rambling Wreck over.
Nope.
No, in the hold of a cargo ship. With
exactly.
Buzz.
Sorry.
Just hand slaps the wall. Buzz's hand slaps the wall. You see a bee inside.
That's the only Photoshop I want out of this episode.
Got it. Done. Hey, that is national champion dancing mascot Buzz, okay?
Absolutely.
Buzz.
The fact that he was next to my favorite North
Scrappy.
Texas Scrappy with his big fucking Eugene Levy eyebrows and looking so sad and forlorn the whole time, like, yeah, my friend won. I'm just sad and dead inside. It's okay. Want to shout out our national champions in hockey. Congratulations, Quinnipiac. The Bobcats. The Robert Cats.
The Robert Cats.
The Robert Cats.
I don't know why our Sickos on Ice folks started calling them the Robert Cats. Because they're the Bobcats, and then they just started calling them the Robert Cats at the beginning of the tournament. And apparently, it was lucky enough to take them all the way to the title, their first national championship in any sport in their school's history. Amazing. I think our Sickos on Ice folks want to throw in the video, I believe. It says for Quinnipiac decision. It was an amazing overtime win. Which
you guys hear it?
No,
nope. I can't hear it.
This is right in overtime, by the way.
Yeah, like essentially right off the face off.
Yeah.
Bam, goal.
7 seconds in overtime.
Oof.
Wow.
Amazing. The celebration. He throws his glove up. He shoots it with
the stick.
Yeah.
Throws the stick into the stands, and then just absolute dog pile of happy Bobcats, Robert Cats. The video has the song that the Hartford Whalers.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Until they moved to Carolina and became the Hurricanes. So it's I forgot what it's called, but
it's Brass Bonanza.
The Brass Bonanza, yeah. So it's basically they said it for Connecticut, which again, nutmeg must be a performance enhancing drug. UConn with the national championship in basketball, followed up by Quinnipiac, the nutmeg state, on fire lately.
I'm going to shout out ECAC hockey. That is their hockey conference. My beloved Dartmouth Big Green hockey conference as well. Congrats, ECAC hockey. Buck Hockey East, all the good stuff there. So, someone asked if Quinnipiac were the Fightin' Pollsters. I was like, that might be a better one.
That's good.
The Fightin'
That's
Pollsters
real
would be-
good.
The Fightin' Pollsters would be really good.
It's. I feel like that's their unofficial name.
Their cheer is, "Would you like to take a survey?"
Yes. Yep.
Press 1 if you'd like to take the survey. No, representative.
Branch out a little bit into other sports. Shout out to San Antonio Spurs player Keldon Johnson, who got sick because he went to Buc-ee's, I think. Or he came back because there's a Buc-ee's right north of San Antonio.
Yeah, it's a little bit outside of New Braunfels, or right in New Braunfels.
Yeah.
He was a former Austin Spurs player in the G League. So when he would get called up to San Antonio, he would just basically drive down 35, and they would always stop at the Buc-ee's in New Braunfels, which is essentially
Like
on
you
the
do.
way.
Like you do.
So I mean, he's playing on the Spurs now, so he's leaving San Antonio just to go to Buc-ee's and then come back, which is, it's about a 45-minute drive. So he's driving like an hour and a half essentially
It's fine.
to go to Buc-ee's to get food. And they didn't ask what he ate, but he missed practice because Buc-ee's made him sick. But he still says that I'm going back to Buc-ee's.
Yeah, I'm gonna read the quote because the quote is great.
Yes.
If our strength coach hears this, he's gonna cuss me out. Buc-ee's always good. I'm not supposed to be eating Buc-ee's, but it tastes good, really good, like fire. 10 out of 10. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get myself in trouble. I'll go back. I love Buc-ee's.
Get this man an endorsement deal.
Yes.
Seriously. I mean, I would say if it was a college athlete, he needs an NIL deal with Buc-ee's. But he's a professional basketball player for the Spurs. So yeah, still endorsement deal. I've never seen a Buc-ee's endorsement deal.
I haven't either.
No, I've never seen commercials for Buc-ee's except the thousands of billboards
Yeah, you don't need
along the
commercials.
interstates. That's
You don't need
it. That's
commercials
all
for
they got.
Buc-ee's. Someone was trying to. Oh, it was Jay Arnold in his podcast, the Get Back podcast. They made a post talking about it was Lamar and
Oh, Houston Christian.
Houston Christian. Yeah, that they're sort of like down the road from each other on I-10. They really don't have rivals, that kind of thing. And I realized that there's a Buc-ee's dead between them.
Yeah,
So that could
Baytown.
be the Buc-ee's Bowl. Like that's it. That's the Buc-ee's Bowl.
Winner
The
gets the
Buc-ee's
statue of
battle.
the beaver out in front.
Yes. Oh my God.
No, well, how about just make the trophy the Bucky Beaver? I mean, done.
I know for a fact that they have a mold for giant ones because every Buc-ee's has a giant fucking like beaver statue next to it.
Seriously,
So they have to have a small one somewhere.
every time somebody on my Instagram feed goes to Buc-ee's, you'll see a picture right in front of the giant bronze Bucky.
Mhm.
It's ridiculous.
Which bowl game would you have Buc-ee's take over title sponsorship of?
The Buc-ee's Alamo Bowl has so much good Texas synergy.
Oh,
And it's hard to shake that.
Mm.
The Buc-ee's Texas Bowl also works.
Bucky's Texas Bowl. What's the one like? I mean, you got a bunch of bowls up there in Dallas in the Fort Worth
I mean,
area.
it could be one of the many Frisco like bowls. It could be the Buc-ee's FCS title game for all I care. Like, come on.
Okay, but I present to you the Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl presented by Buc-ee's.
Oh my
God.
God. That's
Considering
so
there's
good.
considering there's no Buc-ee's within like 10,000 like 1,000 miles there, wonderful. A+.
Listen,
Yep.
it's just a short hop down I-95 to Jacksonville, and you can go to Buc-ee's.
I think there's some in Georgia. Off of
There are
95,
some in
maybe.
Georgia. They are not the one that I have been to in Georgia is off of whichever one of the road runs to Knoxville. Is that 75? And then there's
No,
another one
who knows?
somewhere between Atlanta and Auburn that I saw signs for.
In Auburn, Bucky's. Oh God, they're gonna have power
It's in
next year.
It's in Georgia. It's
Oh, okay.
somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
I love it. I think all those are good options. Buc-ee's Bowl definitely do this thing. Let's imagine just selling like things of beaver nuggets at the stadium, cheap ice, have Buc-ee's take over the restrooms for the game. That's what they're known
Ooh.
for.
That would be
Very,
pretty
very
sweet.
clean.
That'd be
Jerky, a jerky
Right.
counter, jerky counters. About it.
Now I'm imagining some of the bad stadiums that we host bowl games in, and Buc-ee's being faced with the like, you're gonna have to remodel these bathrooms, or you can't put your name on this thing.
Can we put whichever one of the Tampa Bowls it was back in the Trop?
I mean, they are putting a Bucky's on I-20 right outside of Louisiana Tech, which is dangerously close to Shreveport. So
Ooh.
it could be the Bucky's Independence Bowl.
Actually, you know
And-
what? I'm liking
and-
that a lot.
I am. Oh my God, Shreveport and Buc-ee's together on I-20, Interstate 20. It is a perfect match in heaven. The Buc-ee's Independence Bowl. I mean, if we can't have the Poulet Weed Eater Bowl back, the Buc-ee's Independence Bowl, please, yes. I want a beaver dressed up in an American flag tie-dye shirt.
I still need an inflatable.
Oh yeah, next Christmas, remind me. I'll send you
Yeah,
one.
I gotta go. I gotta drive the New Braunfels with Keldon Johnson and go to Buc-ee's and get
That would be.
inflatable.
I mean, this would be impossibly baffling to my neighbors.
Oh God, yes,
It's amazing.
That makes it even better.
I was talking with a friend of mine about like how Buc-ee's is sort of like the great equalizer in Texas. It's like sort of like the check stop. Everyone stops there. Whoever you are, everyone stops at Buc-ee's. So you're likely to see like someone from the Spurs there, as you are like your neighbor who's also doing the trip, down to San Antonio or something. Everyone's there.
This is
24 hours a day, everyone's there.
This is the role that Sheets and or Wawa plays.
Yes,
I'm
exactly
also
right.
pleased to inform you that that same bartender that knew about Penn State was also aware of the existence of Wawa for some reason. And I had to explain to him that actually Pennsylvanians are very territorial about their gas stations, and he had talked to someone who picked the wrong one.
I can't imagine being so confused about like the entirety of Irish history. You're in Ireland there, and then you're like you're from Pennsylvania going like, oh no, we're super territorial about our gas stations.
Yes.
Well,
I'm gonna
actually,
get the one person who tweets at me about rudders every time we do this.
For Christ's sake. York County, stop being the way that you are.
But rudders, you guys. Shh. Go sit at the kids' table.
I would like to talk about minor league baseball.
Oh,
wanna-
I was hoping you would.
I want to talk
Oh my
about
God.
sicko of all the sports.
talk
I
about
can't
the
believe this.
Chattanooga Lookouts and the Rocket City Trash Pandas, our beloved Rocket City Trash Pandas.
sickos, please.
I don't know if y'all saw this, but Chattanooga Lookouts win 7-3, but Rocket City Trash Pandas have thrown a no-hitter. And you go, how does that happen? How it was all in one inning. It was all on the second out, by the way. Commish, would you like to talk about that inning, Commish?
Yes.
This
so
game was the second half of a double header.
First half.
first
Or
half.
first half.
First half.
So they
They
still
had
had to play a game
They had
after
to go,
this.
they had to go
Oh,
back
wow.
into this after this.
Somebody wanted me to do a dramatic reading of what occurred
Go for it.
in this situation. So I'm gonna try to do it. Chattanooga won this game 7-3 without getting a single hit. So the dramatic reading, I'm just gonna read how the top of the seventh went down for the Lookouts and how they scored 7 runs without a hit. Base on balls. Base on balls. F4. Base on balls. Strikeout. Base on balls. Run scores. E8. 3-run score. Hit by pitch. Hit by pitch. Hit by pitch. Run scores. Base on balls. Run scores. Wild pitch. Run scores. Hit by pitch. Strikeout.
Oh God. It was no one could believe this happened. No one could understand how it happened.
I don't know how I did not bust out laughing during that,
This is
but I
like-
couldn't look at you guys in the video.
No.
I
Oh my
couldn't
God.
do it. But yeah,
I can't decide if I would be more angry at the pitcher who had been throwing a no-hitter to this point or at the center fielder
Technically still did throw a no-hitter.
for that 3-run error. Well, it ended up being a combined because I know this is hard to believe, but if you manage to walk 5 people and hit 3 of them in an inning, they don't let you stay in the game.
they shouldn't.
Even if it's going to be shortened because it's a doubleheader.
The all of the consecutive hit by pitches.
How do you How
I'm
do you
just
do
imagining the pitcher's like, nope, don't like this one. Next. Nope, don't like this one.
that?
Next.
Shaking it off. Nope.
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 Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you in particular.
And the thing that gets me is this happened with 2 outs.
Well, yeah, the
7
wheels
runs.
just came off.
7 runs, 0 hits, 1 error, 5 walks, and 4 hit by pitch in 1 inning.
and then baseball just falls apart.
It's
Baseball's
beautiful.
like that. That's why I'm extremely superstitious. Baseball makes you incredibly superstitious. Like if you don't touch your glove the right way, or if you don't warm up with the same bat, it's weird. It makes you like weird traditions, just incredibly superstitious. And things like this happen, and you're just like, I can never do anything the same ever again because this is going to happen again. I guarantee you that pitcher is probably going to burn everything that he
Yep.
had. That's not the uniform. Maybe a uniform. Who knows? Everything that he had, like if he had on a chain or like a particular batting glove in his back pocket, something, whatever. It's he's never using it again. And I guarantee you, the center fielder, like whatever his cleats, he's getting new cleats. He's
Mhm.
gonna get a new glove. I mean, it just makes you that crazy and that superstitious. But baseball will do it to you. And playing as much as I did through high school and then intramurals in college, yeah, it'll do it to you. It'll make you nuts.
It will make you nuts is a very and you know what? They won the second game, guys.
They did.
They won the second game 3-0.
That's right.
And wait. And take a look. Look at the hits.
Was I didn't see. I just closed it. Damn it.
They had one hit across 2 games and split.
Efficiency.
Jesus Christ.
And lost the no-hit game.
Yeah. Amazing.
I hate it. I hate this sport. I hate baseball so much
This is
because
the-
baseball just does things like this.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is the
All right,
greatest
we're-
no hitter of all time.
I feel like we're about to be a minor league baseball podcast for the next couple of months.
I mean,
It may show up a few times. It may. Love you, Trash Pandas. I know you were in our replies going, sickos, please don't.
Yeah, they were
Don't shine
rolling
the
with
light
it.
on us.
They were rolling with it.
I know they had some awesome like concessions. Oh my god.
Oh, their
What
their
was that?
funnel cake poutine
ooh.
Oh my god.
was like it's like funnel cake fries but with like chunks of cheesecake on them instead of cheese curd and then some kind of sauce.
Some,
Yeah,
like,
no, they
strawberry
were
sauce.
they were
Oh.
eating
I
their
want-
feelings. It was
I
good for
want
them.
I
Eat your
want
feelings
that,
after that.
though.
Yes, it was delicious.
Are we gonna get the Pac-12 on the CW?
I hope so.
Is that actually gonna happen?
Is that
I don't wanna
is that
win.
I've been time zone. Twitter's weird when you're not in the where
I
the
can
sports
imagine.
people are. I mean, it was great. I got all the Trash Future tweets like at the time when people from Trash Future are tweeting them.
Oh yeah.
But also, is this? I have seen this in the show notes. Is this actually real? Is this a thing that people are actually suggesting?
It,
don't wanna
it
win.
came it came up
Pac-12 after dark now.
after Riverdale.
I do. Yeah, I was
Watch
gonna say,
UCLA Cal.
I love that. I mean, it is a little college football's a little soap opera-y. This
It
could
is.
work.
One Tree Hill starring Stanford.
Ooh.
And it's
Okay.
the version of the mascot that's the palm tree.
I am tired of all these Pac-12 rumors, like
I am
their media
too.
deal thing. I'm done.
Side.
I am done. I just put this in the notes because I wanted to sing "I Don't Want to Wait" and then make the One Tree Hill joke for Stanford, and that's it. I'm done. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Okay,
Come
fine.
back to me. Come back to me when it's done. Pac-12. Stop this narrative. I'm done.
Expected
Yeah.
later this spring or summer.
Yeah, David Boranias as the new Pac-12 commissioner. Make it happen.
There we go. I'm trying to imagine like teenage me being angry that that Cal football is on after watching Star Trek Voyager or Enterprise.
Was
And
Scott
they're mad
Bakula on that?
We're preempting Buffy for.
I would
Oh
have fucking
no!
lost my mind.
The legions of
Buffy is
Supernatural
delayed because we're
fans
going.
Oh,
angry
yes.
because the Supernatural reruns have been preempted by college football. I need this. I need
This is
this.
wonderful, and it's always Arizona State.
It's always.
Always.
Damn you, Arizona State! Why can't you win in regulation?
Guys, I really hate spring games. Can I be honest with you? I don't like spring games because they get an inordinate amount of attention and they're silly. But every once in a while, someone comes up with the spring game format that I love. In Auburn, you did it. Auburn's spring game format. Defense will begin with a 24-0 lead. 4 10-minute quarters. Offense will attempt to score from various distances and situations. Winners eat steak, losers eat hot dogs. And guess what the final score was? It was a tie, 24-24. Everyone gets steak.
Everyone's a winner.
Everyone's a winner. I hate spring games for the attention they get. I love stupid shit like this, though.
Mhm.
If you're going to do it, make it fun, make it weird. Don't play actual football.
No.
Why would you
Who-
do that?
Who was it who had the thing where like the offense could put points on the board and the defense could take it away?
Oh,
I don't
that's
remember. That
fun.
was great too.
That was so good. I loved that one.
Someone asked, because this is basically saying what betting wise that this is what offense minus 24. That's what the bet is. If Iowa does the same thing, what do you do with Iowa's defense? Do you have to start them in a hole?
You have to handicap them like golf.
You have to, right? Iowa's defense plus 14.
I don't know. Like,
Make the offense catch up.
Iowa,
my goodness.
I would spot Iowa's defense 3 points.
3?
I would give them 3.
Oh,
I think that's about what they averaged per game last season. Maybe a little more than that.
But they were doing that against other offenses, not
That's
against
true.
their own offense.
That's true.
Their own offense is
Give
a
them
lot
at
worse
least a
than
touchdown.
yeah, like you're putting them in easy mode.
Yeah. Someone said plus 25. Brian Ferentz' contract starts now.
I will say also, this is a thing in terms of spring game formats. Pitt has captain's draft, like an offense and a defense. And so it's blue and gold instead of offense versus defense. And that makes it a little bit more interesting.
I think so.
Plus, it's just kind of fun to like go hang out in the parking lot and see your friends and whatever in April. So
it's a lot more fun if you're allowed to just draft whoever you want. So offensive players could be drafted to play defense.
I like that. I like that too.
I like that idea.
Did you see what Holgo did at Houston with his spring game?
No, I've been to a couple Holgo spring games. What are we doing this time?
It was gonna be bad weather, so he canceled it and then decided to have an indoor practice where no one would be allowed to see it.
That feels about right.
Beautiful, Holgo. Thank you.
You guys don't deserve this. It's too beautiful.
Just like the man himself, too much beauty. And I'm gonna move your Airbud World Pup thing yet again to the bottom of this.
Y'all really need to let me talk about Airbud World Pup.
One of these days we will.
Okay, fine.
Someday.
One
of these days we'll do it.
All right, fine.
Do we want to do the town game or the pronunciation game, y'all?
I have a Louisiana town game or a Louisiana pronunciation game that involves like streets, towns, cities, parishes, whatever. You can decide. Or if you want to do the pronunciation thing, we can. I probably would say the town game would be the best thing to do right now.
Hey, let's do the town game then.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Let me get a scoreboard up.
Let's get the Louisiana music going. Can we play some Louisiana Saturday night?
Yeah, I'll do something all right.
On Sunday, or maybe call them Baton Rouge or something. Now, these are all Louisiana towns that really don't have too much crazy pronunciations. So I am going to keep that. I have it in the back pocket. The pronunciation game is going to be still alive.
Okay.
So we're good. No problem here. So some of the categories that I have, I'll just go and read. I have about 25 categories, but I don't know if we'll get through all of them tonight. We'll go and see how fast we go. Is everybody ready to begin?
Let's go.
So category number 1, the Villes of Louisiana Part 1, or The Simpsons.
Hey girl, why don't you choose first since you're the most jet lagged? And this seems like
okay. I will take The Simpsons for 100, please, Commish.
Yeah.
Okay, The Simpsons. So, are there Louisiana cities with the following names? Homer, Bartholomew Lake, Springfield, Simpson.
I don't think there's a Homer, Louisiana.
I know there's a Homer somewhere else. I don't know that Louisiana is one of the 8 or 9 states that has a Springfield.
And Beth?
I'm gonna go Bartholomew Lake.
All right. Beth, correct.
Ha!
Hey.
Bartholomew Lake is fake.
That sounded like it just didn't sound like the kind of thing Louisianans would name a lake. You guys like to make up words way too much.
There, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll see a little bit later. We'll go down. There's some crazy stuff. I can't wait till we get to the Louisiana lanyap categories. Those should be quite fun. Those are ones that I could not categorize, but they're just insane. So that'll be fun. So Beth has won after that one. So we'll go to the next set of categories. So we're going to have a European flavor, non-French edition, and or the Oaks, as in the tree.
I will go with the Oaks.
The Oaks, okay. Oak Ridge, Oak Grove, Oak Dale, Red Oak.
I will say Oakdale. I don't think it exists.
I think Oak Ridge is in a different state.
Is Jordan frozen?
Jordan, I was just about to make a joke about Jordan thinking very hard, but I think he is in fact frozen.
He's incredibly...
Okay, I twitched. Did we lose Jordan?
Jordan! Jordan!
Oh,
Mom, it happened again. Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh
oh, he's gone. Is the recording still going?
no.
It
Yes.
says it is.
It's still going. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Okay, we'll probably edit this out, I think, if we can get
No,
back in.
it's fine. This seems
It's fun.
perfectly.
This is fun.
We totally internet crashed in his house. Okay. I really don't know what to talk about at this point, but I mean, since it was his guess, so to speak. One moment, please make fun sounds. Okay.
Maybe he's screaming at the router in modem.
Yeah, it could be.
If
If it's still recording, keep going. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go. This is great podcasting.
Oh yeah,
It doesn't mean that Jordan gets to come back and hear my modem impression, which makes me very happy.
Now, do you think I could talk about Airbud World Pop a little bit here?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Go off.
Now's your chance.
Now is my chance. Again, Airbud World Pup, absolutely ridiculous movie. It was the third edition of Airbud, which really they didn't have the original Airbud anymore because the original Airbud passed away, which is kind of sad. And I don't know why they decided to continue this, but they wanted to milk the franchise. Very strange. At one point, there's a kidnapping plot where they were trying to kidnap Airbud along with his English British golden retriever lady friend who had babies of Airbud pups. So they were trying to kidnap them via very bad kidnapper style.
So we've
I don't
taken
know.
like a hard right turn into 101 Dalmatians.
Yeah, that's
Seriously,
what I
yeah.
was gonna say.
I don't know what was going on. They also kidnapped the
What?
kids who were on the soccer team, like some of the kids that were on the soccer team with Airbud.
To what end?
They wanted to use Airbud, I don't know, to use them for their own national soccer team. It did not make sense whatsoever. The weird thing is that when the kidnapper was caught, there was two. One of them was just like, I just wanted a puppy. And the kids immediately believed him. And he rushed them to the field to make it in time for the conference championship with 4 minutes to spare. First of all, I mean, just the logistics of them driving this weird, delivery truck style thing that you see from like FedEx or UPS. They give him a puppy and Airbud's there. They get their jerseys on and they come on with 4 minutes to spare. Then they're down 1 and they wind up winning the game. They score 2 goals in 4 minutes, which I found it very odd that the coach would still have all 3 of his substitutions left with 4 minutes to spare in the game. I don't, I would think he would have had to make a sub at some point previously, but I don't know if he didn't have anybody on the bench.
Well, I mean, you are a noted coach at this point.
Yes,
so these are not
definitely.
the decisions you would make.
No, I mean, I am a coach. Now, they come back and win the title, and Airbud gets like a crucial assist to set up the game-winning goal. Just so happens to be the goalkeeper, Brianna Scurry, of the United States women's soccer team, was in the crowd, and she was a big fan of Airbud. Apparently, Airbud made the women's U.S. national team. I don't know how that happened, but Brianna Scurry makes a save in penalties against Norway in the World Cup final, and she injures her shoulder. So the coach for the United States team decides to sub in Airbud as the goalkeeper to make the one final save. I have a lot of questions here. Airbud was never a goalie throughout the entire movie. Now Airbud's a goalie, and Airbud's tasked with making this penalty save. I'm in disbelief. The announcers are in disbelief. It's just utterly ridiculous how bad this is. And the Norwegian woman takes a shot, and Airbud was able to jump to the corner and make the save and win the World Cup for the United States women's national team. I don't know if Airbud was in like the CONCACAF qualifying game. Was Airbud not good enough to beat out Brianna Scurry as the goalkeeper or make it on the team as some other position? It does not make any sense whatsoever. I am just talking about this until we see if Jordan ever comes back. He'll probably cut all this.
Can you
Okay,
imagine being the backup goalkeeper and you are replaced by a dog known only for its offensive prowess?
I mean, she
Okay.
had a shoulder injury.
To be fair, though, could we make a case that Airbud is the greatest multi-sport athlete of all time?
Airbud is Bo Jackson.
Airbud is a 3-sport athlete, if I
How
have my
many
Airbud continuity correct. Because
Yeah, how
this
many
was a
sports
topic of
do we have?
conversation between me and my college friends, because Airbud also played baseball.
So we have Airbud basketball, we have Airbud football, we have Airbud World Pup, we have Airbud 7th inning stretch. That's 4 sports.
What defensive position?
Oh, Airbud
In
spikes back
baseball.
also. So volleyball, additionally.
Volleyball, and then there's finally the movie for Air Buddies, which it's their kids. I don't even know what film and what they're playing here. Let's look up Air Buddies.
Airbud Golden Receiver was released in theaters. Air Buddies. There are a lot of these. Oh my god. Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna read directly from Wikipedia. All right.
Okay.
The Air Buddies films were all direct-to-video releases and are considered spin-offs of the original series, focusing on Buddy's puppies. Air Buddies, 2006. Buddy and Molly's offspring work together to help each other while attempting to rescue their parents. Okay, cool, normal, direct-to-video sequel for children. Whatever.
Yes.
Snow Buddies, 2008. The offspring of Buddy and Molly go on an Alaskan adventure. Space Buddies, 2009. The buddies tag along for a school field trip to the Space Museum and accidentally walk aboard a rocket ship. Santa Buddies, 2009. The buddies team up with Puppy Paws, the son of Santa Paws, to end the melting of a magical icicle threatening Christmas Eve. Spooky Buddies, 2011. The buddies are in a new adventure when Halloween hits Fernfield. Treasure Buddies, 2012. The buddies find themselves on an Indiana Jones-style adventure. And last, but certainly not least, Super Buddies, 2013. After acquiring rings that grant them superpowers, the buddies must use them to stop a villainous alien dictator. What? What?
Well, I
Wait.
heard a couple of those just sounded like they could just be Space Jam.
Yeah. I mean,
Like you
that
just
last
spaced
one
out
might just be
Space Jam.
Space Jam.
Yeah, like
They really milked the Airbud series. I didn't realize it was this bad.
There's a lovely little chart at the bottom of the Wikipedia page with like continuity.
There's actually no continuity. I don't think
at what point could the dogs talk all of a sudden? Because I know that was a thing.
I have no idea, but we're just talking about Airbud now. It does appear that Jordan's internet is, as he quote says, dead. I tried streaming on my phone. The connection isn't fast enough, or else to just join back in. He says, I trust you guys to drive this bus.
You should.
Mistake?
Yeah.
I'm
should
the
not.
captain now. You should not trust me to be the captain now.
Who knows? I have the present button, so maybe it's me.
I
have a
also have the
present button
present
also.
button.
Okay, nobody knows who's the leader here.
The People's
do you want to
Republic of
continue?
Sickos Committee.
Do you want to continue with the Louisiana game? I guess we can continue from here.
Sure.
Having issues. Yes, we are having issues. There is no Jordan. This is our issue.
The
All right,
revolution
perfect. We'll
has
go.
begun.
I guess we'll skip the Akron. We'll do that for next game. We'll
Okay.
just finish it up with the Louisiana place game here. So you guys had the Oaks, and I think somebody guessed Oak Ridge and somebody guessed Oakdale, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You both were wrong.
Oh.
Red Oak was fake. It was in Kentucky. Point for Commish, I guess.
Yep.
We'll go the next two categories. I'll let PittGirl choose here. You have the boroughs or Louisiana tries for some sexual innuendo.
I will take the boroughs.
The boroughs it is. Okay.
Weirdly, the most Pennsylvania answer.
Yes,
That's right.
That's why I picked
All right.
it.
Perfect. So the boroughs got a few towns here. We have Winnsboro, Middlesboro, Jonesboro, Simsboro.
Simsboro sounds like off-brand Connecticut. Jonesboro sounds like Arkansas. Gonna have to go with Simsboro though.
I'm gonna go Jonesboro.
You're both incorrect. Middlesboro is fake.
Uh,
Commish has 2. Beth has 1. PittGirl, nothing because she's sleepy.
Yeah, that's
All right.
totally why.
We'll go to the next set of categories here. I guess we'll have Beth try here. We have the ports or springtime.
I will go with Springtime.
Springtime. Okay.
I'm about to play the producers, so it feels right.
Let's do it. Sulphur Springs, Denham Springs, Abita Springs, or Krotz Springs.
What was the last one?
Krotz. That's Krotz.
That is not what I thought you said
Krotz.
the first time.
You thought
Nope.
I said Crutch Springs. No, that would have been in the Louisiana try some sexual innuendo category.
I know for a fact one of these
Louisiana
is
did not
real.
do well at that.
because
Okay.
there's a brewery named after it that makes good
Mhm.
beer. Can I have the list
Yes.
again? I'm
Delicious
sorry.
stuff. Sulphur Springs, Denham Springs, Abita Springs, and Krotz Springs. I will try to enunciate better this time.
Gonna say Sulphur Springs isn't real.
And Beth?
I'm going to say Denham Springs isn't real.
Okay. Pit Girl gets a point. Sulphur
Woo!
Springs is not real. There is a town in Louisiana called Sulphur, but not Sulphur Springs. So I just added springs to it to spice it up. Denham Springs is right outside of Baton Rouge. So that's a very popular suburb. Abita Springs, which of course you know, for the Abita beer. Next two categories, we have Go West, Young Man, or Deck the Halls with Boughs of Holly.
I will take Go
Fa
West,
la la
young
la
man.
la. Go West, Young Man. All right. We have Westlake, West Monroe, West Wego, West Bank, or Westminster.
West we go is just very funny. It's a simple sentence. I'm going to say Westminster isn't real.
Okay.
It's too English for such
Beth?
a French place.
I'm going to say West Monroe isn't real.
You're both incorrect. The fake town is West Bank. West Bank is actually what they call the area on the west side of the Mississippi River on the other side of New Orleans. So it's just a general area. West Monroe is actually real. West Wego is a town on the West Bank. So that's fun for everyone. Yes, and it's spelled just West Wego. Crazy.
Perfect.
Let's go with this will be fun. We have Latin flavor in Louisiana, or Sickos Committee podcast members who are on the podcast, even though we lost one earlier. I don't know, Beth. Try. I don't know who.
It should be Pit Girl because she got
Okay,
the last
Pit
one,
Girl,
Oh,
you
right?
got
I
it,
got the
you
last
got
one.
it.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I don't know what time it is or where I am or anything. Sickos Committee podcast members.
All right, Sickos Committee podcast members. All right, we have Morgan City, Elizabeth, Jordan Hill, Georgetown. Those are your options. He may have to bleep one of those.
I love giving Jordan additional work.
Me too.
I want
He
to say
won't believe
George. I'm sorry. Can I have the options again?
Morgan City, Elizabeth, Jordan Hill, Georgetown.
I'm going to say Jordan Hill isn't real.
Okay.
I'm going to say Morgan City isn't real.
All right. That was a trick question. They're all real. We
Ah.
all live in Louisiana. All of us are a part of Louisiana here on this podcast. Trick question. Haha. No.
This is why we're headquartered in Shreveport.
That's
right.
why we're headquarters in Shreveport. So we're done there. Beth's turn to go.
Sure.
All right. The Great Lakes of Louisiana, or Into the Woods.
Great Lakes.
Lake Arthur, Lake Arsenault, Lake Providence, Lake Shore, Lake View.
Providence doesn't feel real to me.
Okay.
I am bothered by Lake Shore, so we will go with that.
All right. The fake one is actually Lake Arsenault.
Hmm.
I threw in some Cajun flavor to fool everybody. Ha ha ha. I'm not even keeping score. I don't care at this point. We don't have the handy thing.
Let's face it, only Jordan can write.
Only Jordan can write. That's right. I'm not like presenting anything. So we have next category. I believe it's Pit Girl. We have When the Saints Go Marching In, or The Hills of Louisiana.
Take the Saints.
Saint Joseph, Saint Augustine, Saint Gabriel, Saint Martinville, Saint Francisville.
One more time?
Saint Joseph, Saint Augustine, Saint Gabriel, Saint Martinville, Saint Francisville.
I'm going to say St. Gabriel.
I'm going to say St. Augustine.
Pit Girl, point.
St. Augustine's in Florida.
St. Augustine is a high school in New Orleans that I used to play against when I was growing up. They would really, really beat us really bad in football, but we would get them back in baseball, and I played baseball, so that's good.
I maintain that calling angels saints is cheating Catholicism.
Do you want Louisiana Lagniappe Towns Part 1 or Louisiana Lagniappe Towns Part 2?
Let's go with part 2.
Louisiana Lagniappe Towns Part 2. So this is just, again, something I cannot fit in a category, and it made no sense to try to jumble them together. So these are some weird towns, so enjoy these. Louisiana Lagniappe Towns Part 2. Plain Dealing, slaughter, flippin', mamu, ball.
I'm gonna say slaughter's not real.
Sorry, I cracked myself up on this one.
Memo is
I'll just-
objectively funny.
It is funny.
Ball.
Ball? You say ball? Okay. Actually, the fake town is Flippin'. Flippin' is actually in Arkansas. So Flippin', Arkansas. You get lost there. Let's go, Beth, right? The town is not real, right?
Before we go any further, I'm like, we may not be able to stop this recording.
Yeah, I have no idea if we can stop it or if this will save.
I just checked with customer support on this, and I was like, "Hi, our host disconnected. How do we stop recording when we're done?" They're like, "Only a host or team member can do that."
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we have a problem.
Jordan.
Oh no, we can't stop.
Jordan, help!
That seemed like important information to give you as soon as I received it.
We are on a runaway train.
Runaway podcast, never looking back. It's never gonna stop. I don't even know. It says please stay in the studio until your recordings are done uploading.
Yeah, but we
Learn
can't
more.
even do that because we can't end the recording.
Yep.
We're
trapped forever. We're gonna send Jordan like 3 days worth of audio till he can get back in here.
Oh my god. Let me see if I can try to sign up.
Also, if you do that, make sure you mute one of your microphones.
Oh,
Could
we
be
can
either.
get some lovely,
What?
lovely feedback though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of this saved.
Oh, you now have the ability to end us?
Okay.
I have no
We're
idea.
not here. We're not stuck here forever.
Let's continue with the Louisiana game. Let's see if anything is saved. I don't know who I'm supposed to ask now. Whoever, decide between. Let's just go with the colors of Louisiana or Bayou Bonanza. All right, here we go. Johnson's Bayou, Bayou Bienville, Bayou Current, Bayou Gula, or Bayou Chicot.
I'll go with Bayou Current. However you pronounced it.
Yeah, I heard that current.
Current? Like current?
Huh. It
Current.
sounded so French though.
Bayou Current? Okay. Current. Sorry,
yeah, I'm like,
it's
that's
current,
probably real.
And that's actually real. The fake one is Bayou Bienville. It did. He's like, the French ones, you're just like, okay. All right. Okay. So, I have a few categories remaining here. We're halfway through. Let's go back and I'll just mix some stuff up. Non-French European flavor. Louisiana tries for some sexual innuendo.
We'll see if Louisiana does it half as well as Pennsylvania does. Shall we?
Yes.
Definitely not. That's why I put tries in there.
They're good triers.
All right. Here we go. There we go. Dry prong, hardwood, lucky, Honey Island, Grand Cane, Bush, Big Cane, Sugartown. As you can say, they tried. Definitely not as good as Pennsylvania, because you can't really beat Intercourse, Pennsylvania, or Hot Nuts.
Oh man.
Dry prong feels like it's in the Midwest somewhere.
Yeah, that was the one I was leaning toward. All right, let's do it.
Dry prong. All right, that's actually real. The one that is not a Louisiana city town is Honey Island. There is something called the Honey Island Swamp. There is a swamp monster called the Rougarou.
Of course, you know about the
lives out
cryptids.
in the Honey Island Swamp. Yes.
Well, not only that, but there's a jerky place down the mountain called Rougarou Jerky. So come down to there, everybody.
The legend of the Rougarou.
Cajun werewolf time. Let's do
Done.
this.
All right.
Ow.
Ow. That's all right. All right, we have the ports are deck the halls with boughs of holly.
I'll take deck the halls with boughs of holly. I can't turn that down.
Deck. Holly Beach, Holly Ridge, Holly Grove, or Holly. It's a lot of holly.
One more time.
I've lost my place. There it is. Holly Beach, Holly Ridge, Holly Grove, or Holly.
I'm gonna go with Holly Ridge.
Holly Grove?
PittGirl's correct. Holly Grove is in the house. No, it's a neighborhood
Me
in New
Googling
Orleans.
the highest point
They
in
used to-
Louisiana.
It's not very tall.
I think it's not very tall. No, not at all. There's not many whatsoever.
535 feet above sea level. Y'all, that ain't a ridge. You got
All right.
yourselves a hill.
A bump.
That's right. I found my thrill on Holly Ridge Hill. The Villes of Louisiana Part 2 are Latin flavor in Louisiana.
Latin flavor?
PittGirl. Latin flavor in Louisiana. All right.
Just a bunch of places named after
Luna.
cumin.
Luna, Gonzalez, Estrella, Bonita, or Toro. I'm practicing my Duolingo right now too. It's working.
I'll go Toro, which I said as Pennsylvanian as possible.
I'm gonna say Estrella especially because, like, wouldn't it be, if it's really in Louisiana, wouldn't we be pronouncing it Estrella or something like that?
I said it in Spanish, but you got it correct. PittGirl, correct. Winner. All right. So we have Into the Woods or The Villes of Louisiana Part 3.
So many parts.
There's a lot of villes. I've never realized that there's so many places that end in ville in Louisiana. And then there's a whole bunch of towns that don't make sense at all.
If we had done the Villes of Pennsylvania, we would still be recording.
Imagine if we did the birds
Probably.
of Pennsylvania.
That is very true.
That would have been fun. Name the fake bird.
I will take whichever part of the Villes. The Villes have eyes.
The Villes, all right. The Villes have eyes. Melville, Napoleonville, Cheneyville, Cypressville, Madisonville.
I have to say Napoleonville.
No,
it's almost certainly real. I have to say it.
Yeah, I need that to be real. I'm gonna say Madisonville isn't real.
You're both incorrect. Cypressville is the fake town. The Hills of Louisiana, or the Villes of Louisiana Part 3. We have a lot of Louisiana land
We've
yet, so that's
already
coming up
established
next,
that Louisiana doesn't have hills. It has a bump.
No.
One bump.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of towns named Hill, and it doesn't take much to be called a hill in Louisiana at all.
I think we've collectively settled on the hill category then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The hills have eyes. Spring Hill, Pleasant Hill, Silent Hill, Forest Hill.
I want Silent Hill to be real, but someone has to pick it. It may as well be me.
I'll take. Was it Spring Hill? Yes, I will take
Spring
that one.
Hill. All right. Silent Hill, not real. It is a video game. Silent Hill, not real. Video game. So that was a lot of fun. I had to throw that in there. I was like, I need another hill. Louisiana Lagniappe Part 1 or Louisiana Lagniappe Part 3?
Pick a number, Beth.
3.
Louisiana Lagniappe Part 3. Here we go. Start. Transylvania. Badwater. Tickfaw. Quitman. Or Mound. I mean, like, as soon as I get progressively through the list, it's so hard to just not, like, laugh at these
I will
cities.
say Tickfall.
Quitman?
Just reasoning that ticks were a northeastern thing for a good long time, and I think there were mountain building tribes in that area. So
I said
Girl?
Quitman. I'm sorry.
Quitman, okay. The fake town is Badwater.
Huh. There's a Badwater like everywhere.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no Badwater in Louisiana. Apparently, there is. Apparently.
He just didn't like telling anybody
So
about it.
we have Lanyap Part 4 or Lanyap Part 5.
4?
There's so many.
That's so many.
Here we go. Part 4. Sykes, Belcher, Elmo, Dixie Inn, Waterproof, or Cutoff.
I'm going with waterproof.
I'm also going with waterproof.
All right, Elmo is the fake town.
Louisiana sounds so plausible, though.
It really does.
It does. But unfortunately,
How
it
waterproof
is
is
not
waterproof Louisiana?
Not very.
real. It's right on like the Mississippi Louisiana border, like upriver in like the middle of nowhere. I don't know why they named it that, but Waterproof is a real town, and it's one of those that just does not make sense, and that's Louisiana. All right, we got a few categories remaining. I know we're doing good on time, I guess. So we have the Villes of Louisiana Part 1, and then non-French European flavor.
Non-French European flavor?
Do it. Here we go. Venice, Vienna, Naples, Sicily Island, or Lisbon.
I'll go Lisbon.
That's also the one that speaks to me.
It just feels right.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, Naples is fake.
Okay, well.
Sorry.
There is one
Naples
in Florida.
fake. Sorry. No. There is. That's
There
where
you
I
go.
borrowed it from. So, there you go. All right.
I wonder if there's one in Pennsylvania. I bet there is.
Probably.
Naples, PA. Let's go to the port or into the woods.
Beth, you pick.
I'll take Into the Woods.
Into the woods. Where are those? All right, we got a lot of woods here. This is a lot of fun here. Kentwood, Greenwood, Woodworth, Piney Woods, Estherwood, Norwood, or Richwood. And how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Norwood is another one of the we have New England at home sounding towns. So I'm going to take that one.
I will take Richwood.
Richwood. All right. The fake one is Piney Woods. That was named for a pine tree farm that we used to drive out as kids to go get Christmas trees. It was called Piney Woods, and we had a horrible song that went along with that. So, yeah. It was very bad, and I'm not going to sing that. But it lives in my head every time I see the farm sign for the pine trees. It's very bad. So, all right. The Villes of Louisiana, or Louisiana Lanyap, Part 1. The Villes is Part 3, by the way.
Villes?
Villes Part 3. Here we go. Laurelville, Spearsville, Youngsville, Rayville, or Niceville.
What was the last one? I said Knifeville. I'm like...
Nice, like as in you are
Okay.
nice, the opposite of I have a knife.
I'm like, I'm about to move, everyone.
I've got a knife, Phil.
No!
Look how she's got a knife. But Beth, she actually has a sword.
I also have a knife, but,
Oh.
Only
damn.
one?
All right, Beth. Again, don't get
No,
on Beth.
not only
Don't
one.
get on Beth's bad side. Does Beth have like a knife on the hip and then like one out of like the sock or
I have a
something
hidden
like that?
knife. It's right over there.
Oh,
Okay. Oh,
I'm just
well,
picturing
damn,
like
Beth. All right.
in the action movie where it's like no, all of them, and you just keep pulling knives out of
Everything's a
increasingly implausible places.
I will go with Niceville. I'm gonna go find a
Niceville.
knife.
Okay. Knifeville. And
Well,
she's like, I'm gonna get a
what
knife
were the
because I'm
options
nice.
besides Niceville?
Okay. We have. I'm reading the woods again. Laurelville, Spearsville, Youngsville, Rayville, or I have a Knifeville.
Spearsville would have gone so well with Knifeville. If Knifeville
God,
was real.
That's a knife.
So I'm going to say Spearsville, and we're just going to make this all weaponry themed.
We're talking about knives. All right. Actually, Beth is correct, not because she has a knife.
Oh,
my God! What the hell is that? That is like a double knife.
scissors?
It's like a saw.
I have 2 of them. They're just hanging on the wall over there.
My God. Niceville is actually a town in
Ooh.
Florida. So Niceville. Well, that's okay. I didn't expect the knife to come out from that end. But okay. I thought the knife
So
was
did
like
I.
okay. That. Oh my God. All right. was-
Podcasting is a visual medium.
I'm
It
on-
really is.
I'm all
Reader-
flustered here.
Welcome to Pennsylvania. We all have knives.
Yeah, reader, please know that Beth has a collection of several interesting knives.
That's a lot of knives. She's just pulling out more knives. Where are these coming from? All right, listener, please do not anger Beth. So the more and more you make jokes about that certain score, she is coming for
Hey,
you.
she hasn't stabbed me yet.
Look out. Well, again, she's biding her time.
There you
I'm
go.
sure of it. We have the Lagniappe Part 5, or The Colors of Louisiana, which I think I've skipped that category a few times.
I'll go part 5. I'm gonna make
Part
you succeed.
5, Chug Water, Goldana, Friendship, Independence, and Fort Necessity.
I mean, Fort Necessity is right. It's down the road a piece.
Yeah.
I know where that is.
Yeah.
Friendship is also down the road a
Yeah. Friendship is not. Friendship, PA is not technically a town, though. It's a neighborhood.
piece. Friendship, Maryland sure is.
Oh.
Mm.
I just want to say that chug water is what you should do when you're in New Orleans.
Yes, that's just good advice.
That's good advice.
Hey, stay hydrated. I'm gonna get some water right now. Here
chug,
we go. Chug,
chug, chug, chug. Well, with all of that said, I'm going to say Fort Necessity.
Okay.
Yeah,
And the knife lady.
I will also say Fort Necessity. I realize this lowers our chances, but it feels right.
It's wrong.
Shows you what I
Fort
know.
Necessity is a town in Louisiana. The town of
God damn
Chugwater
it.
is fake.
Ah,
It is in
Oh, so it is
Wyoming.
also good advice.
Yeah.
That's right. Chugwater in Wyoming. All right, we have a few categories remaining. We have 4 remaining. Thank you so much for going, and nobody's keeping score. If somebody's listening to this and you're keeping score, you can send us a tweet, and it'd be great, because we're not keeping score. We lost Jordan halfway through the podcast, or towards the end of the podcast. Who knows?
Who knows how
Is
much of this is going to come
this
down?
being actually recorded? Is this going to be saved? We have no idea. I mean, maybe, but Jordan, like, he was on it for like 50 minutes, but
River-
who knows?
River
Something
Song
may be
has
saved.
been saved.
4 categories.
Donna Noble has left the library. Donna Noble has been saved.
4 categories remain. 4 remain. Do we know the
Nope.
score? No. It feels like PittGirl's
Yeah,
doing
I
well.
think she's beating me,
I
I'm
don't
sure.
know. It's close, but you got a knife, so I'm giving you extra
nice.
knife points. So
2
you're good.
2
You're
regular
tied.
points.
Let's keep
6
track
knife
from here.
points.
That's right. However far you're down at this point, if you are down, I don't know. You have a knife. Don't hurt me. So we're just gonna say you're both tied. We have 4 categories remaining. We'll let PittGirl go first in this situation, and we'll go there. And again, don't hurt me because you have knives. Even though you live far away, I'm still terrified.
Terror is appropriate.
That's right. I mean, you can see the evil glare. She's got the glasses on and everything like that, but again, it's just like, do not fuck with me right now. That's what I see. I don't cuss much, but when it's appropriate, it was definitely appropriate here. So we have the Villes of Louisiana, the original Part 1, or we have the ports.
The port.
Port Allen, Lockport, Lockport Heights, Bayport, Cottonport, or Port Vincent.
Bayport?
Lockport.
PittGirl, correct.
Yay!
Bayport is fake. Bayport is actually in Texas, right across the border. So, Jordan may have gotten that one, but who knows? He's not here. Haha. I am the captain now.
Yeah,
we
we're
just gotta
shutting
keep
Jordan
saying that.
out, so.
That's
Jordan
true.
has gotten 0, his worst performance of all time in this game. We have Louisiana Lagniappe, the original, Part 1, and then The Colors of Louisiana, sung by Vanessa Williams.
Oh, I get to pick. Louisiana Lanyard.
Louisiana Lanyard, part 1. All right, I'm going to try not to laugh here. Shongaloo, Turkey Creek, Morganza, Cankton, or Bear Creek. It's Bear Creek. I'm sorry.
I know one of these is real. I'm gonna say Cankton is fake.
I will also say Cankton.
So you both say Cankton is
Yes,
fake. Okay.
I really wanted to say that out loud.
Cankton.
I'm surprised y'all didn't want to say Shongaloo.
Shongaloo is also good, but like plausible, right?
It is. So Shongaloo is real. Cankton also real.
Oh, dang.
The fake one is Bear Creek.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
It's a town out of Montana. There is a Louisiana black bear, but it is not Bear Creek. So that is not an actual real town.
Yeah,
Alright.
I knew Morganza was real because there's like Mississippi River control stuff there, and I am a nerd who has read about it on Wikipedia.
there we go.
Miss Redactyl over here.
Hey, hey!
Playing that Redactyl and getting one in like 2 guesses. I don't know how you pulled that off.
Very carefully.
I go into those Redactyl thingies and I'm just like, I'm just going to say a word.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
care what it is.
I am a blunderbuss of words at those things.
My secret is that if you spend enough time reading Wikipedia, which I have, you look at the articles and you can sort of start to tell like what the general like topic of the article is. Like sometimes it's very obvious when it's a person, for example, and then you just pick pronouns. The one that I got into was like a very specific historical event, and I like picked the word, and then I was like, okay, which one of this type of event is this many letters, and like ran the numbers in my head, guessed, and got it.
Fantastic.
Play
Beautiful
Redactyl,
win.
kids. It's fun.
If you read Wikipedia a lot, the only problem is I read a bunch of Wikipedias about like old sports stuff. That's it. Like reading Wikipedia is about the WAC, which was absolutely insane. The Western Athletic Conference, which is that's the Substack coming out on Monday. Whatever happens to the WAC, the Western Athletic Conference, and it is probably the longest Substack I've ever written. I just see the rise and fall of that league was incredible. But back to the Louisiana game. We have 2 categories remaining. Morgan is, I guess, in the lead here. She's got 1 correct.
It feels right.
It feels right. I feel like this is whose line is it anyway, because we're keeping score because the points don't matter.
Nope.
It really doesn't matter. So we have the Villes of Louisiana, part 1,
Okay.
or Colors of Louisiana.
Colors?
The Colors of Louisiana. All right. Golden Meadow, White Castle, Redfish Point, Rosedale, Grayson, Evergreen, or Violet.
Like half of these sound fake.
I will take Evergreen.
Okay.
White Castle?
You're both incorrect.
Wrong
the
but
fake,
strong.
The fake town is Redfish Point.
That one
It is
sounded
not a-
the least fake to me.
I know it does. It does. It's actually like something in like at the Gulf. It's just like a marker. It's just like if you want to go fish for some redfish, there's Redfish Point. Just as you put that in the boat, it's not a town at all. There, it is completely swamp. So it's ridiculous. So I guess we'll go for all the marbles here. It's Beth versus PittGirl. Whoever wins this. The Villes of Louisiana, part 1. The original one here. Let's do this. Can we have fun with this one here? We have Abbeville, Downsville, Farmerville, Oakville, or Leonville.
Farmerville?
Beth is deep in thought.
Leonville.
Both incorrect. Oakville is the fake one. There is a Farmerville. There is an Oakville. There's another town in Louisiana. It's called Baucomville, but it's spelled Bawcom and then Ville. I wanted to put that in there, but I did not in all these Ville parts. But that wasn't probably hard to pronunciate. But yes, I guess I guess PittGirl wins on a tie or
No,
a
she wins.
safety.
No,
Yeah.
we both win. We both get the steak dinner. That's how this
Oh, they
works.
both get the stick dinner.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Because you both tied. I believe Beth kicked a field goal. She just showed me another knife. So yeah, it's a tie. You both win.
Yay!
Yay!
Seriously, show me that thing again, like the double-sided knife, whatever that is. I want to see that again. I know this is great podcasting. We may have to take a picture of this knife because this is insane. It looks like a saw.
It is a
There's two of
oh
them?
my god.
Oh my god! I thought there was only one.
Beth is out here about to do some don't
Be
stab
careful, Beth.
yourself.
Be careful.
Trying
Do not stab yourself.
Stab myself in the leg.
Do some very serious stabbing business with those.
Yeah.
They look like saws. Yeah, they're like size, but saws.
They're Qatar. They're punching daggers.
Oh.
Punching? Okay,
the-
you can punch with this?
Yeah, so you punch somebody and then they're serrated, so you can really like kind of wreck their day. These are completely decorative. I would not advocate using any of these in a fight. I have some things that are less decorative, but yeah.
Of course you do.
Yeah, these hang up on the wall waiting for my nephews to knock them off and impale themselves, I
Oh,
guess.
seems safe.
We're all about safety. Hey, listen, if you come through the baby gate, well,
That's on you.
Oh my god. Survival of the fittest in the Beth household.
Chaos Ant. I've told you before.
Mhm.
Chaos Ant, yes, true with crazy fight. Fighting? Not what? I am just baffled here.
So I went to school at a tiny, tiny, tiny school
Mhm.
up near Lake Erie, as you know.
Mhm.
Yes.
And if you've ever been up there in the winter, you know that there's not a whole lot that you can do when there's that much snow and that much wind. So one of the things that we used to do is build snowman armies in the quad and then use medieval reenactment weaponry to fight our snowman army. So I amassed a decent arsenal in college for like snowman murder time. It was great.
Is everyone who goes to Teal Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes?
As nearly as I can tell, yes.
Okay.
Listen,
feel like-
you have never lived until you've thrown a bowling ball off a train bridge.
My god. I feel like Beth is actually like the lady in Kill Bill. For real.
Mm-hmm.
It is. She has all these weapons. All she needs is she needs this yellow jumpsuit. And she's ready to go. She's ready to get revenge. Do not cross Beth.
I would believe that she had spent a while at a with the old samurai getting the sword.
She's had to earn the katana and she's learned the blade.
I have definitely knocked myself over attempting to like kill a snowman with a claymore before.
That counts as studying the blade.
I'm not a very big critter and they're heavy. So
What? Why? Okay. Why you have claymore?
Swords are cool.
Okay.
I don't own a claymore
I love the
anymore.
off season
Anymore.
so much.
Anymore.
That was the one that you lost your claymore privileges after that occurred.
It's just they're hard to store.
Get past the baby gate, the claymore goes off. Jesus Christ.
I don't have nearly as many edged weapons as I used to.
She's mellowed out in her older age.
I have.
God.
I would say, a reasonable number of weapons.
Where is Teal College? You say Erie, Pennsylvania.
It's in Greenville, Pennsylvania.
Okay, but like I need to see exactly. I
It's
need to.
like about halfway between Pittsburgh and Erie, 6 miles ish from Ohio.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I can,
All
It's
right.
north of
Alright.
I-80.
I can see not having a lot of other things to do.
There's not a lot
There's
up
no,
there.
no, definitely. That's even more north of Slippery Rock.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
you're north of Slippery Rock and Grove City.
Is this
You're a
what? Crawford County?
Mercer.
Okay.
wow, that's like way past Aliquippa. I mean,
Aliquippa is by Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, like that's the
It's
I've
what
been-
we would call up there.
up there. Like I've driven on 79 to get from Pittsburgh to Buffalo, and like, yeah, this would have been like way off of 79.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's right next to Shenango, which is close to Shongaloo, Louisiana.
Yeah. It is the Shenango River runs directly through campus. It runs I've shown you the Teal Stadium that has the graveyard next to it. The Shenango is right on the other side of the graveyard.
Beautiful. The Shenango Valley Cemetery.
Yep.
All right. Beautiful. All right. I
Lovely
really don't know
home.
how to end this podcast, and I don't know if it will end. We were supposed to go over the best season of all time for teams that are below 500 all time, but Jordan did a bunch of the Akron team that we're gonna do, so we're gonna hold off on that. I did a bunch of Akron. There's two teams that we wanted to debate. He was gonna take one side, I was gonna take the other, but we'll hold off for the next podcast. I don't necessarily know if this is gonna save, but I appreciate PittGirl joining us on her her journey back from Ireland, back from the motherland. And I don't even know if she's Irish or not.
I
I
am.
don't care. Okay, that works out. Back from the motherland. And I appreciate Beth joining us and showing her various swords and knives and letting us know that she used to use claymores on snowmen. And this has really been the Sickos Committee podcast. Thank you so much. I hope this saves and Jordan can do something with this.
If
Thank
it
you.
doesn't, we'll just upload me reading 3 or 4 minutes of Ulysses.
Beautiful.
Sounds good. Perfect. Maybe splice in some Beowulf
Some,
also. Thank you.
some nice pictures of all of the things that Beth has that go stab.
Yes. That'll be the YouTube slide of just nothing but Beth's knives. Knife collection. Perfect. Done. Thank you all for joining us. Let's hope this saves. I have no idea if it will or won't. Let's hope it does. I'm going to click end recording now. Fingers crossed. Love you guys.
Please.